Timeout by Williams. 1 timeout left, Thunder Basin. 1 timeout left, the Wolverines. 35 seconds left in one of these teams' season. Will it be the East champion Bolts or will it be the West Conference champion Wolverines? Parker's going to take it. He's going to get it to Vincent, back to Parker. Parker's going to dribble through traffic and is finally going to be fouled by Howell. That'll be number 3 on Howell. Double bonus. Parker will shoot 2. 30 seconds left showing on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Big thanks to Wyatt Barichka, my board operator, my technical director, financial advisor, spiritual leader. 44-42, Parker gets the first. He will have another. It is no good. And it's rebounded by Schilling. 2-point game, 25 seconds left. Bodie Williams had a hand check foul. Vincent or DeVries. It's going to go on Vin, and that'll be number 5 on Jason. It's going to send Riley Schilling to the line. Riley Schilling has only shot 11 free throws on the season, and he's hit 6 of them. None bigger than these at the Ford Wyoming Center to extend a season for the junior Riley Schilling. He gets 2 because they have put him in the double bonus. First is on the way and is no good. Stick around for the Bailey Enterprises post-game show. In the next 23 seconds, Schilling gets the second. Monroe puts it in the hands of DeVries. DeVries triple teamed and fouled by Clausen. And that will be number 3 on Clausen. All 3 of his fouls here in the fourth quarter. And it will put Derek DeVries at the free throw line. He struggled early. He's 3 for 5 on the day. He's got 15 points and 5 rebounds, does Derek DeVries. Free throw is good. Back to a 2-point game. They're going to double team Williams to not let a 3 get away. And that's a full 1 possession game for the Wolverines. Final 20 seconds now. Vetter hands it to Williams. Williams step back, long 3, misses everything, out of bounds, and the Wolverines will get it back. He had a step back 3 of NBA range and he just left it short. Hutch will take it out of bounds. 10 seconds left in a 3-point Wolverine lead. Parker getting bodied around. DeVries going to dribble it out up ahead to Gabrielsen. 7 seconds left. He'll be fouled with 5.6 left. And Gabrielsen to the line to possibly ice. A win at state for the Wolverines. Wolverines will clear the lanes. It's just Cade and 4 Thunderbolts down on the lines. Cade had a 3-pointer earlier today. Free throw is good. 47-43 Wolverines with 5.6 seconds left. The champs from the East go 0-2. Got them both. Bodie's going to let it roll. He'll fly from almost half court. Rebounded by DeVries, and the Wolverines have beaten the Thunderbolts for the first time in the history of their teams playing. Albeit just the 3rd meeting, it's the first time the Wolverines have won. The Wolverines win it 48-43. The champions from the East fall to 14-11. Their season has ended. The Wolverines have won their 20th. They've been on the verge for a while. They win their 20th and are now 20-6 overall and will play for the consolation finals for the 3rd consecutive year. Out of way, kid.
Thunder Basin has been selected as the good sport of the game.
Cade Gabrielsen coming over to fist bump us. Are you our post-game interview too?
Thank you for your
Cade's gonna go fist bump Kevin over at YO today as well.
Thunder Basin, good sport of the game winner.
Stick around. Your Bailey Enterprises post-game show is coming up next as the coaches meet at midcourt and shake hands. Final score from the Ford Wyoming Center. Wolverines advance to the consolation finals. They'll play Star Valley as they win it 48-43. And they'll match up with Star Valley for a fourth time this basketball season. Let's take a break real quick, Wyatt. We'll come back with the Bailey Enterprises postgame show right after this. This has been Wolverine Basketball on 105.1 Jack FM.
If you're looking to get upgrades on your vehicle done with bumpers, grill guards, and bed liners, shop locally. Instead of traveling the extra mile to an out-of-town shop, take it to the premier local shop here in Fremont County. Wyoming 4x4 has over 25 years of experience under the belt. Dan will take your stock truck and give it the perfect experience.
Fremont Therapy Group has been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletics for more than 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families. Our locally owned clinics offer a wide range of specialties like aquatic, vestibular, and pediatric therapy. On staff, we have specialists certified in dry needling, sports and orthopedic therapy, and a certified hand therapist now seeing patients both in Riverton and Lander. Our women's health specialists can help with everything from incontinence to pre- and postpartum care. Our 6 locations in western Wyoming are all built for physical and aquatic therapy. To find out more or to schedule an appointment, go to FremontTherapyGroup.com.
This is your Bailey Enterprises post-game show. The Wolverines knocking off Thunder Basin 48-43, outscoring Thunder Basin 18-12 in the fourth quarter, a game that saw 5 lead changes, 7 ties. We're joined by Derek DeVries in the Bailey Enterprises post-game show. First off, Derek, congratulations. I know this was not the matchup you wanted with Thunder Basin on a Friday afternoon, but you guys gutted it out and played well today.
No, yeah, we definitely wanted to see him in the semifinals at 9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
But sometimes, especially in state basketball in 4A, it doesn't go our way. So.
And as a junior, though, that maybe has to be a little motivation.
No, yeah,
carry you to the postseason or to the off season into next year.
Yeah, I agree. We can definitely use what we felt last night as motivation for next year.
19 points last night. I got you for 17 tonight. Started out 0 for 3 from the line, but when the money was out there, you went 4 for 4. That had to feel pretty good.
No, yeah, I've struggled with free throws all year, so to step up and make those free throws was big tonight.
What got it done for you guys? What was the attitude coming in? Because you never know in these consolation games. It's, we can't win the big thing, so we're done, but you guys came back today. Tell us about the motivation and the thought process.
So we do have 3 seniors leaving us after tomorrow's game, so that's pretty emotional. So pregame talk was play as a brotherhood, play for the seniors that aren't going to come back next year and go out and have fun with each other.
Well, 4th time with Star Valley. No, actually 3rd. We only played them once during non-conference, but kind of the rubber match with Star Valley. Talk about them tomorrow.
Oh, no, yeah. We got some business to settle with them. The regional championship didn't go our way, so we're excited to play them in the consolation championship.
Yeah, be 3 in a row. Might as well win it since you're in it, right?
This is true.
Anything else?
That's it.
That you wanted to impart. All right, Derek, thank you so much. Congratulations on the day. Good luck tomorrow. It's Derek DeVries on the post-game show here on the Bailey Enterprises post-game show. I have our little sanitizing wipes because nobody likes basketball ear sweat on their their ears. We're awaiting Bo Sheets. 48-43 was the final. This was an exciting one. 5 lead changes, 7 ties, and well, like I said, how awesome would that have been to be a semifinal game on a Friday night rather than a consolation game on a Friday afternoon. But great job by the Wolverines gutting it out nonetheless as the teams, the event center now awaiting the semifinals that will start at 4:30 here tonight. And the Wolverines will advance. They'll play at noon tomorrow, and they will take on Star Valley, who defeated Jackson in the other consolation game. And taking a look at that bracket now that has been updated, that'll be a noon game here at the Ford Wyoming Center. Star Valley and Riverton for a third time. Riverton won the regular season meeting. Star Valley won the championship of regionals last week. And now we'll play the rubber match as well. We're joined by Wolverine head coach Bo Sheets. First of all, Coach, great way to bounce back. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you. I'm very, very pleased with the boys. And like you said, there's a whole lot of life lessons in these types of games. When you get your heart broken a little bit, it usually takes you that full night. You just can't really fathom what just happened, and the next day that the sun comes up. And the beauty of today was we had another game in the event center against, one of the best teams in the state. So, I was very pleased with the boys being able to bounce back.
And it was another situation where very hard to pick a player of the game because everybody in their own way contributed huge in this one.
Yep, they did. And like you said, it was a team effort. There was that point where I think they were up 7 or so, and it was kind of that make or break moment of this is either going to get out of hand and we've got no shot or we've got to make a run. And the boys did a good job kind of staying with it.
And on top of that, free throws evaded early, but came back. And I got you 14 of 19 for the game and going 12 of 17 in the fourth quarter. That was huge.
It was huge. And so, just pleased with the boys because we did kind of struggle there. And as a coach, you wonder if it's your fault for not getting subs more because their legs are tired. And then, they kind of totally redeem it by making them down the stretch. So very pleased with the boys. And those free throws were huge. Those defensive possessions were huge. And what a great win, after a day where, like I said, you got your heart broken a little bit. So to come out and beat the kind of reigning state champs who are a very solid team and had, aspirations of being there tomorrow night too.
Right.
So just very proud of the boys and excited for another one.
And so I had a couple of different questions and I missed the one that I was thinking of that I don't even remember where I was going. But
sure.
To talk about Star Valley on top of that, but – man, I wish it was a great question too.
I'm sure it was. It sounds.
I don't come up with those very often, and I had a great one, and I lost it. But
no, I was pleased for the seniors. For those guys to come out, that's one thing we talked about is they've done everything the right way. They've worked their tails off. We're always undersized, and it's kind of that hard over height thing scenario all year, and we had the upper hand all year, and then later in the year we didn't hit as many shots, and so those height differences kind of came into play. And so just couldn't say enough about our team, but specifically our senior leadership, coming into what could be their very last game, and so they didn't want to let it be their last game.
Well, and that sparked my memory about it. It was about tradition. Unfortunately, you're on the consolation semis for a third year in a row, but you're in that for a third year in a row. And
sure.
At one point, at a couple of different points, you had 5 juniors out on the court that I think speaks well for the depth of the team for one and the future of it as well.
Well, and like you're saying, as a coach, you kind of beat yourself up because you want those kids to get to the semifinals and the championship. And so it is definitely regrets that you have of not winning those games. But again, for the boys to bounce back, there's huge things in that too for your program, for kind of the tradition of the boys. And realistically, as coaches, we get to do this every year. So that's where your heart breaks for the boys not getting to, when it becomes their last game, they're the ones that it's their games. It's really, we just get to watch it. And so, everybody wants to win the state championship, but who can show up on a Friday when, it's noon or 1:30 and you just, kind of had, like I said, you have to show up when it's not easy.
Right.
And that's what I love about these boys.
48-43, Riverton wins it, and that would have been a heck of a semifinal at 9 o'clock tonight. Unfortunately, woulda, coulda, shoulda. We got to move on.
Sure.
We got to play.
Yep.
Third time around with Star Valley, rubber match, if you will, and I think no post-game or pre-game speech probably needed to get the kids up for that one.
No, it'll be fun. It'll be kind of fitting that we get to play Star Valley on this court. That's where it ended last year, and very pleased with how it happened last year. And the regional final was kind of an epic, just physical match, and I assume tomorrow is going to be similar in nature.
I'm going to say, based on the last two, you think it's going to be physical.
We got to be ready. Yep.
Bo, thank you so much. Anything else?
That's it.
I appreciate it. I'll let you go enjoy this with the team.
Yep,
thank you. Congratulations. Wolverines win it. 48-43 is your final on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. We have some final stats to look at. We'll look at those as Wyatt will put those up on the screen. Riverton trailed after one, 13-11. They outscored Thunder Basin 13-12 in the second to trail by one to go to the intermission. And then it was 6-6 in the third, and then Riverton 18-12. And like I said, in the fourth quarter of basketball, the Wolverines were 12 of 17 from the free throw line, 14 of 19. And a lot of that was down the stretch when Thunder Basin had to foul in this contest. 48-43 your final. Wolverines would shoot 37%, 41% for Thunder Basin. Both teams, at points struggled from the three-point line, and at other points, Riverton just 2 of 15 from the three-point line here in the basketball game today. Thunder Basin was 4 of 18 from the three-point line in this one. And Riverton took care of the basketball today. 6 turnovers for the Wolverines as they took care of the rock to 12 turnovers for Thunder Basin. Would you like to say something? Okay, all right, just checking. Reggie Miller, our athletic director, hanging out with us here, learning some technology. I'll teach you how to run this later if you're interested. 48-40, a lot of colorful lights on it, isn't there? 48-43 is our final. Noon tomorrow from the Ford Wyoming Center. The Wolverines will play for their third consecutive Constellation Championship against the Star Valley Braves. We will hit the airwaves around 11:40 in the morning. Tip it off at about 12 noon here from the Ford Wyoming Center. For Wyatt Barichka, I'm John Gabrielsen. Because Reggie Miller's standing here, I'll thank him too. Wolverines win it 48-43, your final. And we will send you back to 105.1 Jack FM and the County 10 YouTube stream. Thanks for being a part. Wolverines tomorrow at noon versus Star Valley.